Hi, it's Matt on Drive, live from CDU City Campus. Coming up for you very soon on Territory 1041. It's Darwin's Greatest Hits, Cat Stevens and also Peter Townsend. My name is Matt Byrne from Territory FM. I've been with Territory FM for 14 years. We were based up at the Casuarina Studios, which is at CDU. Territory FM / Top FM, which is what its original name was actually broadcasting from the same facility since 1985. They were in the theatre before that. So there hasn't been a lot of moves for Territory FM, so this is a really exciting period for us to actually redesign our studios. We're a music station. We're here to activate community events and festivals and just help our community and bring in a stackload of volunteers to learn radio. So we've got 3 purpose-built studios, 2 that are on-air studios, and the third one is a production and training kind of studio to get those people in here to learn. So we just can't wait to get the doors open to allow the community to come in and enjoy this wonderful space. We have purposed some gear from our old Casuarina studio, so the playout system is exactly the same. We don't use CDs and records and tapes anymore. It's all digital files. We have new desks, i.e. mixing consoles, basically the products that help convert the analog signals to digital. So everything from the actual studio desks through to the transmitter are all new. So we're operating off new what they call streaming codecs. We have processors and what we call nodes, which are the converters of analog audio to digital audio. That's through the master control. We've got streaming gear in there to convert analog signals to streaming signals. That's always been very important to us to cover emergencies and cyclones and issues, so we are backed up. We are backed up with a lot of uninterrupted power mechanisms through that master control room, so we will remain on air. To get an opportunity to build a radio station from the ground up has always been a bucket list item for me, to actually get right involved with it. And for our VC to say, hey, we want to move you into the city, here's a perfect opportunity to just have a look at how we've been doing things, how we can do them better, what spaces we can create to invite more people in to learn radio. So to actually, as a station manager, to get more involved with just the heart of the radio station and the build and the technology, and then our VC allowing us to come into this wonderful building to still do radio. It's a fairly significant investment that CDU have put into Territory FM. They believe in the product, they believe in community radio, and we're here. We're broadcasting. It's great. So the students start arriving in early November. And then next year, it's fully powered and running with multiple courses and classes. And so you're going to see a lot of traffic through the city campus, and we'll be part of that. We're going to be right in the action, right in the mix of education and running a community radio station. So we're going to have lots of access to volunteers and people interested in learning media and radio, and we're here to help. Work on that ideal of supporting events for free, especially community and fundraising events. When it comes to editorials or ads or advertisements, they are sponsorships because they are supporting the radio station's revenue flow. Our broadcast footprint hasn't changed, it's still the same. We're still operating from Casuarina, so our big stick transmitter is still at Casuarina campus and will remain there. So we broadcast right down to Adelaide River, but cover Palmerston, Darwin City, and mainly the top end. We do have a DAB Plus service now, so about 7 or 8 years ago we switched on digital audio broadcasting with the Community Broadcasting Association. So apart from our FM service, we also have a DAB Plus service that runs a little bit further out in our outer areas that particular service covers. We also stream worldwide as well on all sorts of wonderful platforms. So we get messages from Canada and Europe and America, and people can listen to us globally. So lineup is still the same, but obviously bringing more volunteers in will create more opportunities for more diverse programming. But Greg Vincent does our More Music Breakfast show. Steve Hooper's on the classics. I jump on after 1 for Drive. We still take the 9 News simulcast as well with Paul Murphy. So that is still part of our programming. And then Alice Cooper runs from 7 till about 10 as our core weekday lineup. And then we theme up our weekends with a bunch of network shows. We have a lot of success with the Sammy Hagar, the Joe Elliott, the Acoustic Storm. We do a AT40 kind of best of show with Casey Kasem. There was a huge American countdown in the 70s and 80s, and they've remastered it, and it sounds great on the radio, and we play that on the weekend too. We try and keep it kind of rocked up and kind of mainstream, but make sure the content is, I like to use the word hyper local. Like, you can be local, but we try and just up that ante when it comes to localism. We still get a kick out of doing outside broadcasts. It's a big thing for us to actually get out and engage with listeners, and so we're still tackling those big core events, Darwin Show, Supercars, Darwin Festival. We love just getting out there and setting up the old dish and start broadcasting from all sorts of strange places out there across the top end. We're really happy with people who engage with us and listen to us. Ian, who you just saw before, he won a holiday with our sponsors Air North. He basically called us when we repeated a song. So we broke our biggest rule, our no repeat workday rule, and we played and repeated a song. He worked out which one it was. He called up and he's off. We do that sometimes. We try and get some good competitions on it. So.